Swam nearly naked in the Red Sea today, floating like a prayer in the turquoise eyes of God. And thinking to myself how naturally deep calls unto deep. I write love poems in the desert that perhaps no one will ever read except maybe you, and that's all right with me, because right now the whole world might disappear. And if it does, then I can say that I have been truly loved. In that sense, I can also say that I have truly been alive. Because a paradise without you is still a hell to me. Give me a world full of treasures, and if you are not among them, I count myself as being worse than poor, alone. Even if the whole world were to simultaneously scream my name at once, I would still be listening for the tiniest whisper of your sweet voice, and hoping that somewhere on the wind you have hidden me a kiss. I have cried out to the night for you. In moments of absolute unresolved longing, like a pharaoh in heat on a wild Egyptian night, you have felt me. When the wind tickled your hair to dance upon your cheek, or the sunlight seemed so overwhelming that it shone almost through you, and the unspeakable way you feel me kissing your neck, even in my absence. It was the echoes of my love doing somersaults for you. Children do not laugh half as well as this. To know at last where I belong and with whom. To fall asleep already dreaming of holding and being held. And to awake in the lazy afternoon like only a poet can, with my heartbeat still shaking the foundations in thunderous rapture, and my soul waiting patiently upon my chest, as if to say, I'll come back inside when it's a little more quiet. I won't promise you riches or an easy life. That would be shallow. But I will promise to love you from the deepest parts of my being. For as long as anything anywhere still exists, and even after this, I will love you. My love for you is like this. You feel lonely one night, and I show up at your heart's door, bearing a bouquet of spiraling supernovas on a stem, and the entire universe, which I have hidden in my soul's shirt sleeves, just to see you smile when I offer you a handful of stars, and sweetly say, surprise. You say you're thirsty. So I jump the fence of illusion and end up in heaven, tickling God's feet with a fallen angel feather, so that her laughter and tears will fall directly into your sacred parched mouth, so that you can drink freely from this fountain of forgiveness and taste firsthand the living waters of the friend. You say you're bored, so I put my fingers of love together and whistle, summoning a whirling dervish of moons, who hand-delivers us a pair of rambunctious, wild, giggling comets as our personal escorts through the undiscovered parts of the universe. Taking your soul by its senses, I say, come, dear one, come ride the winds with me. Come feel what it's like to press your naked lips up against God's. You say you desire truth, so dreaming bare hand writes you 1,000 love letters of light, in which I spell out all of the divine details of the beloved's most treasured secret thoughts, and then come whisper them in your ear in your wildest and most fantastic dreams. What is your wish, sweet one? And tell me, how can I love you better? How can I be more kind than to give you this tender, passionate kiss you've been wanting your whole life? Than to offer your soul what it desires most? Than to turn this tender, amorous existence into your playful dance partner, and then to disappear in your heart as a softly spoken prayer? This is the kind of lover I am, without you even having to ask, and without needing a reason. I smash all the windows in your mind, separating you from the sky, so that you can know the exhilaration of diving face first into the sacred seas of source. The mind is notorious for trying to hold the soul hostage with guilt and fear, demanding the highest ransoms from your tender, loving heart. But don't let it. For if the world and God are to taste something of your sweet light essence, then the heart must break out of its royal cage in the mind's eye, and at last lay its ancient love at the friend's feet, shame-free. Moments of weakness, emotional breakdowns, idealistic inconsistencies, these are challenges to forgive oneself and the world. The beautiful one wants for you to be happy, so stop serving your sadness to the moment. For insecurity and sorrow are the leftovers of a rotten meal you once ate, when your soul was still starving and weak. But if you draw close to the luminous essence of these words, then the sun will restore your heart's health with liquid light love poems, and fill your spirit's belly full of playful divine purpose and prayer. This is the kind of lover I am. While you are still dreaming, I softly sneak into your heart's house and quietly do away with all your tortured history and unkind stories of the past, without making you relive the full extent of all your suffering. I feel your pain. Then, dear one, I stand watch over you all night. And when you awake, I press my lips to your forehead to ignite that holy flame of love in your windows to the world, so that all may see God glowing softly in the stars in your eyes. Dreaming Bear has a question for you, wild child. Do you think the caterpillar even remotely comprehends the enormity of its transformation into a butterfly? From mundane to magnificent in a matter of moments, perhaps the cocoon is the womb they create to intentionally dream themselves into something beautiful, free, and brand new. Let this forest then be my cocoon of milk and honey, of surrender to source. Let me emerge from this wilderness of wonder with rainbow wings ready to soar. Like living poems, we can be our own conscious recreations. Along this trail, our tears become turquoise seas, and we tease each other into ecstasy. Your skin is an unfolding invitation, beckoning my lips to explore. I accept. We kiss, and the stars look like tiny parts of the moon that have broken off in a slow-motion explosion. When the clouds sleep in, the sky becomes a vast dream catcher made entirely of galaxies. like cosmic water sparkles shimmering in the great spiral web of infinity. The universe is the lover's navel. After we've consumed each other, body, mind, and soul, I find myself running through the forest, naked, exclaiming, I surrender, I surrender, I surrender to love, I surrender to the sacred spiral of your gaze. As we run to the water's edge holding hands, waist deep through a field of clouds, and let the river rewrite you and me into we. Its roar awakens us to dream. If you look into my eyes, you will see these river words becoming vast and radiant oceans swirling. Water whispers the secret to life, and light gives it the kiss that makes all things grow. The firefly swims through the darkness like a secret being kept. No one sees its sorcery but me. And now you too, wild love. Now you too know the secret yearning of my heart and soul, the deepest parts of which have always belonged to you.